are you two doing here? I told you to stay back at the cabin. We got bored. What's behind that door? That's just what I was going to find out. The only trouble is it's got a code system and I can't seem to uncrypt the lock. Why don't you let me try? I'm good with puzzles. It's a sort of number code system. Do you think you can crack it? Let's see now. Can't say I'm familiar with these sorts of number sequences. But they shouldn't be that difficult to crack. Fire in my maths classes. 2, 8, 16, 25, 32. Well done, John. Let's find out what's inside. Let me go first. We don't know what's behind this door, and if it's anything dangerous, I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you. Can you see anything, Doctor? No, it's too dark. What's the matter? I think the emergency power must have started up. What's the matter? What's wrong? Daleks. Unknown life forms, you are to be exterminated. Fire at my command. Wait a minute. Wait, you can't. Total extermination. Fire, fire, fire. Maximum power. Fire, fire. Weaponry malfunction. Total power failure in armament sorted. It's alright. They can't harm us. Fantastic. Ah, fantastic. Well, well, well. Daleks without the power to kill. How does it feel? Keep away, keep away. And if I don't, what would you do? You can't exterminate me. Your weapons are totally useless. You will obey our commands. You're not in the position to give any commands. To me. Who are you? Who are you? You mean you don't know? Very well then, scan me. Use your machinery on me. Scan me. You are unknown to us. What? Scan results confirm you are an identified assailant. Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? You know who I am. I've stopped you on many occasions. I'm the Doctor. Your greatest enemy. Incorrect. You do not correspond to our image of the Doctor. But I tell you, I am the Doctor. I am. Why won't you believe me? Your image and mannerisms do not correspond. You are an imposter. What are you doing in here? This area is off limits. Dr. Jefferson, you're playing a very dangerous game. Why didn't you tell me you had Daleks here? Daleks? I don't know what you're talking about. These are my christenings, Doctor. The key to my success as a scientist. They are my Autobots. Your what? New machines, a new servant. Will change the way of life and the way we live forever. These are ruthless, inhuman killers. You cannot trust them. Fine, if you won't believe me, I will prove it. They do whatever I tell them. Observe. Who are you? I am an Autobot. Who do you serve? Dr. Alex Jefferson, scientist. Do you recognize me? Yes. Who am I? Dr. Jefferson, father. You are our father. You are our father. I don't believe this. You see, Doctor, they do worship me. And you will learn to respect them. Father, we love you. Love? Haha. Now I know you're playing some sort of game. Love is an emotion. Daleks do not feel love. Alright, Doctor, that's enough. Time to go. I shall be conducting a complaint to the examiner himself, Dr. Jefferson. Just try it. Without concrete proof, you have no story. See about that. Doctor, I'd watch your step around me if I were you. I'm sorry for all that unpleasantness, my children. You do not deserve that sort of negativity. He's just an aggressive, negative scientist who is jealous of my discoveries. But don't worry. We shall prove to him that you are what I say you are. You are the next good in the universe, and I'm going to prove it. Now then, Doctor, you and your young friends are going to stay in this cabin until I say you can leave. We're not having you causing any more disruptions to Dr. Jefferson's experiments. Mr. Kelp, I wouldn't interfere if I didn't think it necessary. You must listen to me. What I have to say is extremely important. I am in charge in this facility, Doctor. I trust Dr. Jefferson with my life. I've known him for 48 years, and he is a well-dedicated scientist and knows what he's doing. Now, the sooner you're out of his nose, the better. Stupid, incompetent fool. Why doesn't he listen to me? Let's face it, Doctor, it's a pretty big story. Yes, Doctor, you kind of went a bit crazy when the Daleks couldn't remember you. It's Jefferson, I know it is. He's done something to them. No Dalek would not recognize me. I'm puzzling over it. Well, I'm interested to know is what the Daleks are doing here in the first place. Weren't they all destroyed by that time-destructor thingy? There are squadrons of Daleks all over the universe, John. It's not like the ones we faced before. No, this must be some sort of squadron fleet that crash-landed on Vernova, looking for sustenance. You know, electricity. Things that would be able to help them. And let me guess, they didn't find any? Chances are they were left here to rot until Kelp and his team came along. No, the Daleks must be using them to their advantage. If what you say is true, why don't we just go and tell them that? Because, Gillian, all they care about is results, and results is what Jefferson is giving to them. Who do you think they're going to believe? A man who's worked with them for 48 years, or some clumsy old fool has just shown up, picking his nose into things? Oh, I see. It does seem rather sceptical. Now we're stuck in here, like a load of told-off kids. I do believe we can use this time to our advantage. What do you mean? John, you know that electromagnet I gave you in the TARDIS? Do you still have it? Yeah, it's in my pocket. What are you going to do, Doctor? Try out a little experiment. Right. Stations, everyone, to your positions. Dr. Jefferson wants to check the power levels. Power levels online? Yes. Station 1 now activated. Station line 1 now activated, Professor. Oh, good. Power on. Halt. Turn right. Halt. Do you know me? Answer. Do you know me? You are Dr. Jefferson. My child, mark this day, Mr. Kelp. We are blessed. I'm so glad, Doctor. Right, communication off. Alright, you can turn the power off now. Success, Mr. Kelp, success. Dr. Jefferson has finally managed to automate another Autobot. Good. We need something around here to make coffee. Putting light humour to one side, please, Miss Ingrid. They will become in very handy for when Anton arrives. The sooner we get this work out the way, the sooner we can go home. Exactly, Mr. Guppy. Now then, back to your posts. We have to work hard for the examiner. Right. Passes by electromagnet. Doctor, what are you trying to do exactly? Well, as you hear, John, the thing in my hand here is the piece of wire that I picked up from Dr. Jefferson's laboratory. Now, I figured if I could create a static piece of electricity flowing within this wire from the electromagnetic pulse you gave me, I might be able to create a charge that could disrupt the sonic connection within the door. Opening the door, that is. There's just one con. Supposing it doesn't work. Oh, that's simple. I get fried. What? You could kill yourself. It's a risk I'll have to take, Gillian. Now, John, pass me that electromagnet. Oh, you startled me. I didn't know you were activated. What is it? Is there something wrong? I'll go get Mr. Kelp. He'll know what to do. Strange. The door won't seem to open. Have you locked this door? If you've locked this door, I would strongly advise you to open it. I warn you, I'm not a patient man. Now open the door. Very funny, my child, but this time I'm not joking. Please open the door. If you don't open this door, I shall have to contact Mr. Kelp. Who are you? What? Who are you? Who are you? I'm your creator. Who are you? Who are you? I'm your father. Don't you recognize me? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who